I'm about to give a positive people update plus a weather update. All right. So stand by. Here we go in about 30 seconds. Figured I'd kill two birds with one stone on this one.
And now for some sunshine in your day. It's the Positive People Minute, sponsored by Flora Templeton Stewart Attorney at Law.
Well, there's no sunshine today, of course, but we'll try to bring you a little on this crazy Thursday morning, and things are just getting crazier. I am right now live not only on Facebook, but also on our new YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search Sam Channel BG. Sam Channel BG. And subscribe, and you'll see me here on your screen. So, a lot to talk about this morning. Good morning to everybody watching via the Sam Channel, both Facebook and YouTube, because I'm going to do not only the positive people part, but I'm also going to do just a little short weather update. First and foremost, this morning, today was supposed to be the day that Kroger was going to start to give vaccinations at the old Sears building in the Greenwood Mall. Well, because of the weather, that has been postponed to next Thursday through Saturday. All right. So if you were signed up at Kroger.com to go get vaccinated, your first or second vaccination for COVID today, tomorrow, or Saturday, that has been moved to next Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the old Sears location in the Greenwood Mall. That's going to take place 10 until 4, just next week instead of today. Now, if you want to get signed up for that, and I know a lot of you do, I don't know how many vaccines they have, but if you want to get signed up for that, you go to Kroger.com/COVID vaccine. Kroger.com/COVID vaccine, or you can call 866-211-5320. 866-211-5320 for the Kroger vaccine. Next week, not this week. All right. Here we go. I'm going to show you a radar for those of you that are watching on the Sam channel this morning. And as you can see, we've got a little bit of activity here in the Bowling Green area. This is light freezing rain and sleet. And then we've got bigger batches of it moving in from the southwest, which will be coming in as the morning continues. And let me put this into motion so you can see that it is coming this way, kind of an upward swoop, if you will. Let's see, make that, there we go. Now, some of it has been a little bit of light snow, a little bit of light rain, freezing rain. We're getting reports back around Litchfield and Grayson County, Butler County, Muhlenberg County, and then all points west. This is where the worst of the ice is taking place. Not so much in Bowling Green yet, but some of this looks like it's going to skirt us. It is going to move in. There's plenty more back there. And here is something really amazing. Let's see if I can. Look at this. Around Clarksville, those are lightning strikes. Lightning strikes as the freezing rain, sleet, and a little snow comes down. I've coined a word. It's not a technical or official meteorological word. Thunder mix. You like that? Thunder mix. Wow, that's crazy. That's showing you the energy with this particular system. It means business, even though it hasn't meant so much of business here in southern Kentucky yet. yet being the operative word. Now, I would like to hear from those of you that are watching the stream this morning via YouTube and Facebook. Send me your location and what it's doing. That is the best way for me to know what's happening out there. I do have the chat room open with the weather service. LaRue County has 3/10 of an inch of ice. I-24 back toward Eddyville is shut down. There are tractor trailers and accidents all over the place. So once you get past Hopkinsville and you go up I-24 toward Grand Rivers and Eddyville, shut down. Okay? If you're going north up toward E-Town, there's issues up there too along the Bluegrass and the Western Kentucky Parkways. Here in Bowling Green, just wet for now, but with the temperature at 32, that's the freezing mark, we could have some issues. Okay, going to go back to radio, but I'm going to keep the stream open for those of you who want to continue to watch. I'll leave the stream open for you. And all of this brought to you by Flora Templeton Stewart, attorney at law. Okay. So I want to make sure that you guys have the ability to send in your messages to me via the stream. I'll go back to radar so you can see that. So let's see what we've got here. Ronnie Wilkerson saying it's nasty in Hart County. Thank you, Ronnie, for that report. Let's see here. In Scottsville, Renee, just looks wet. Not seeing anything on limbs or surfaces. Yeah, the further south and east of Bowling Green, it is still mainly rain, as you see on the radar. So that warm air yesterday really saved us from getting this in a bad way. But we're not done yet. Here's Aaron, Plum Springs, about 1/10 of an inch of ice. There is some glazing starting to take place now across the Bowling Green area. Here is Kaylee, or is that Kelly? I'm sorry, Kelly Tucker. Northern Butler County, close to the Western Kentucky Parkway, ice-covered surfaces with sleet on top, very slick. Thank you, Kelly, for that report. Here is Kevin. Lots of ice in Glasgow on vehicles and trees. So, yeah, we do have a situation that is just now beginning to build across the area. And here's the problem. Even with some of these, as you look at radar, some of these lighter returns, that can be some of the worst of it, because even with drizzle, if it's freezing drizzle, that is going to put that really thin glaze on everything. Now, most in Bowling Green should have, when you woke up or went out to your car, it should have had ice on it. Mine did. And most of the ones I saw around me did. And I live close to town out in Plano. And at least in Plano, there were some issues there. So just because the returns on the radar don't show heavy precipitation, it's out there. And it's freezing on contact with a temperature at 31, 32. I mean, you get it. This is what happens. Let's see here. Green County, ice on trees and on lines. Martha, thank you for that. Here is Ronnie again, 3/10 of an inch of ice on back roads in Hart County. Litchfield, Patricia, ice on trees. Yeah. If you're in Butler, Ohio, Grayson, Breckenridge counties, Ohio counties, that's where we're seeing the trouble spots this morning. And then on up toward E-Town, Hardin County, Hart County, It just depends. Some people have a quarter inch or more of ice, and others don't have that much. But any little bit of ice can do a number on travel or trees or power lines. And there is a little bit of breeze I noticed at times this morning, and that can make for some travel or some power outage issues as well. Let me see. I want to. You're watching the radar. I'm going to call up a power outage map, and I'll pull that up for you so that you can see what's happening. Let's see. Buffalo in LaRue County. The emergency manager there is reporting 3/10 of an inches of ice, 2 trees down on Highway 2202, Greensburg Road, and 248 in Upton. So that's close. Again, if you're going up toward Hardin County, those areas, that's where we're seeing some problems right now. Come back to me for just a second while I get this next graphic on. I just got to click a button or two here. And then we'll be back on this. Okay, we talked about power outages, and this is a map that tracks all of it. You can see in the state of Kentucky, total 70,000 people are without power. So let's see where the power outages are. There is Ohio County with 846 without power. There's Hardin County with 947 people without power. There's Edmondson. That's the first time that's shown up. Edmondson County, 63 people without power right now due to the ice, probably around Brownsville or some parts of Edmondson County. LaRue County, 119 without power. Now here's Nelson County, the Bardstown area, 2,000 plus people are without power. But look over in northeastern Kentucky, 7,000, 5,000. It just keeps on going. How many people are without power? That's where the worst of the ice storm is. But you see it's getting further south now. Casey County, looks like Hart County, 81 people now without power. 6 people without power in Warren County. That's very isolated, but still. Muhlenberg County, 20 people without power. So this is watching all the power grid and all of that, just kind of watching it to see what's happening in real time. Let me see if I can get another report here from, as I mentioned, the Eddyville area on I-24 around the Catawba exit. You know, there's a couple of big truck stops there. Some people get off there to go to Patty's. Right through that area, Grand Rivers, Eddyville, Catawba. That's where I-24 is virtually at a standstill, at a complete shutdown, because there are numerous accidents. They said tractor trailers just can't go. They can't go anywhere. So it has jammed up the interstate on I-24 back that direction. Let's check a few more of your reports here. Here is David. We've got a light coating on cars and decks in East Metcalfe County, close to Breeding. Know where that is. So, yeah, I mean, we're not getting like, remember I said this was not going to be like 2009 or 1994, but some areas are getting more than others. I got to say that warm air layer that came in yesterday, when some of you down close to the Tennessee border got up to the low 50s or close to the mid 50s for highs, that warm air layer really did a good favor for us not to be in the throes of the people north of us or west of us. where it's bad. Okay. So, say from, well, probably about uh, Munfordville south, light coating of ice right now, maybe more coming as I showed you on radar. And the cold air is not going anywhere. We're going to keep it cold. And therefore, don't assume that the roadways are just wet. You need to treat wherever you drive, even in the city of Bowling Green, even on the interstates and parkways, like it's ice. Just go slow and you'll be fine. Otherwise, this thing will be out of here later today. And then we're going to hone in on the next system. It looks like by Monday and Tuesday, it could get snowy, actual snow, and not just this little bitty hit and miss stuff we've had previous, because now the difference is we've got an established cold layer, or there will be a cold foundation as the precipitation comes in. That's going to be the perfect setup for a measurable snow. So Monday into Tuesday looks to be prime time. And all the computer models and everything already honing in on that. But right now, let's pay attention to this and just be careful. Sandy, Woodburn Rich Pond area, that's here in Warren County. Back concrete patio, mainly just wet water. Okay, thank you for that. But the temperatures are hovering around freezing. That's my concern, is that we still have a few hours here with that next surge of moisture coming in, that we could find a glazing over of things here in Warren County, in the Bowling Green area, and around us. But all you have to do is go to Butler County, just 30 miles to the west, go up toward Ohio County, Hart County, Edmonson County, Grayson County, Hardin County. It's all a mess there. Don't go. Just don't go. It's trouble. All right, that's what I've got for right now. I may be back later to do another one of these live on the Sam channel at YouTube and Facebook. In the meantime, God bless. Y'all be careful out there and stay tuned right here to Sam 100.7. And I will keep you up to date.